talk and shake hands, but not a real relationship. Yeah.
Daniel, you talked about what it could have been, and maybe that you would have won Super Bowls. Do you ever? How hard was it that you didn't win a Super Bowl? What was that like watching a lot of Super Bowls not playing?
You know, it's kind of one of those things that you don't know the feeling because you never had it, and so it's hard to miss something you never experienced, right? And so I don't even know what that feeling is like, and so at the end of the day, I always say, there are championship moments in everybody's career that you have. Not necessarily winning the Super Bowl. It might be, winning a division championship or breaking a huge record that becomes a championship moment for your team, for the fans, and all that stuff. I had plenty of championship moments. Now, I can imagine what the Super Bowl will feel like because of those championship moments, but to experience the whole team, the pinnacle of winning a championship, I never got the experience, so I can't really say I miss it.
And being from Buffalo, and I asked you about LeSean McCoy. He had a pretty tough 2018 season. What did you see from him? And he's at that age now, 30, where it's the narrative is the guys go downhill at that age. What do you think about?
Well, I think a lot of things went into LeSean having the season he had. For one, obviously starting off slow, but I think, the fact of the off-the-field stuff was hanging over his head. I'm sure that took away a lot of his focus and worrying about what was going to happen, off the field, as it did with Ezekiel Elliott a year prior, right? And so I think once, half of the season, he was kind of really thinking about that, and then finally, I think midway, kind of 3/4 of the season, you saw him kind of kick into a little gear. He started playing better, and so I can't say if it was distractions that caused him to, to play that way. I'm not sure. I need to see next year, because he showed flashes that he can still be that guy, but I don't want to jump to conclusions because I know he had a lot of stuff going on and he dealt with some injuries.
How tough is it when you're at that, he'll be 31 at the start of next year to continue to produce at the level that he has throughout his career?
Well, I think the expectations are huge because of who he is. And when you're that type of player, a dominant player, it doesn't matter. People are going to always say, we expect you to perform at a certain level. And then when you start to slip, the questions come. But I think at the same time, LeSean is in a place where he's not old enough to say he can't still perform. My first year with the Jets, I was 30, 31, something like that. And I felt great. I had a great season. So you have Adrian Peterson still performing at a high level. I'm not ready to say LeSean he's done. I think he still has something left.
Do you think the Patriots' success, LaDainian, is good or bad for the league?
I think it's good. I think it's good because it gives every team inspiration to say this is what we can be. We can build an organization like the Patriots. And, most people say, oh, there's a window that you have to win a championship. Well, the Patriots are proving that window could be 20 years, right? You know what I mean? So you can no longer use that narrative that, all right, you only have a 5-year window, and then guys gotta, you gotta change up the organization, change coaches. No, they've proved that they can do it year in and year out by switching up their philosophy, though. That's the key to me.
Do you see any other organization going that way?
You look at this team that's in the Super Bowl now. You think about the nucleus that they have of young guys, the Rams. They got a young coach who is possible he can be there a long time. Young quarterback, it's possible that he can be there a long time. You got a dominant defensive player who's young, he can be there a long time. So when you talk about just a nucleus of players to build around, Todd Gurley, they have potentially what it takes to make a run like the Patriots, but you just never know because, Bill is unique in knowing the strength of his team and how he needs to build his team for that year. It might change next year. The Patriots might be a totally different team. This year, they're 2 tight ends, Sony Michel, fullback in the backfield, and they're smashing you. My type of football,
You had there's a great rivalry between the Chargers and the Pats. How do you feel about the Patriots now, observing them? And you used to go against them. Is there still a little, I don't want to say hate, but I mean, how do you deal with it?
Not hate. I'm a true analyst now. I gotta be real. I gotta, speak to what's real. And when I analyze the Patriots, speak to what I see.
Right.
And so I'm so far from hate. And in fact, I've never hated the Patriots. I think that's a perception because I'm so competitive and I want to kick their butt. But that's not hate. That just want to win. But at the same time, I think, I respect what they have done over the years because the way they have done it, has really been impressive. How many organizations can change philosophies year in and year out? Not many. Most coaches say, oh, this is what we have, this is the way we play, this is my philosophy. You conform to what we do. Patriots say, this is what we have, we're going to conform to what we have. That's special to me. I respect any coach that can do that.